Jai Sri Krishna. In this session, we continue our study of chapter 7 of the Bhagavad Gita by reciting verses 13 to 23, building upon the previous session, seeking answer to the profound question, who is God? In this session, Lord Krishna deepens the exploration of this question. He unveils himself as the eternal essence and supreme source of all existences, whether it is material or spiritual. While human curiosity about divinity is unique to our elevated consciousness, most people, influenced by the three modes of material nature, that is, goodness, passion, and ignorance of inertia, are unable to perceive Krishna's true eternal nature. So let's first recite the verses, then we will look into the meaning and significance of this. Om Sri Bhagwan Vach त्रिभिर्गुणमय्यैर्भावैः एभिः सर्वमिदं जगत् मोहितं नाभिजानाति मामेभ्यः परमव्ययम् दैवी एषा गुणमयी मम माया दुरत्यया मामेव ये प्रपद्यन्ते मायामेतां तरन्ति ते. Lord Krishna explains that the three modes of material nature create an illusory influence, illusory effect, binding an individual to a false perception of reality. Since the material world is ever changing, this body is changing every second, it's changing, it's decaying. So identifying oneself with physical attributes or emotional attributes is inherently illusory. So my father was there yesterday. Today he is no more. It was an illusion. If I identify him with the material existence, the physical existence, it was an illusion. Illusion is what? You see now, next moment you don't see it. It's gone. Or you see it in a different form and shape. That's what illusion is. So in Indian spiritual philosophy, in the philosophy of Bhagavad Gita, the material existence is illusory. It is because of illusion. And it's called Maya in Sanskrit. Maya. Maya. Not this. Because what you see today will not be tomorrow, will not be there tomorrow. That's why it is Maya. Then, what is a spirituality? A spirituality is all about search for something eternal, something which doesn't change with time. And that is Atma. That is Atma. So Adhyatma is all about knowing yourself as Atma, which can be, somewhat translated as soul in English, but it's not exactly soul. So Atma is something which is eternal, which is the truth. Whereas the material existence is Maya, not truth. It will change, it will decay. Lord Krishna further says, those who fully surrender to him rise above the influence of these material modes. They perceive their eternal essence, the true self, not this body. It's not me. Body is decaying, it will be over soon. So my true self is something different, and that is Atma. Understand? So it's all about understanding your true self. That is, beyond the limitations of physical and emotional realities. So this realization leads to liberation and alignment with the ultimate truth. That is the eternal and unchanging reality of Atma. So, spirituality or Adhyatma, why we are in search of knowing our true self? The purpose is to free ourselves from the miseries which are due to our physical and emotional existence. When we detach ourselves, it depends on the practice to what extent we can detach ourselves from our uh, physical and emotional existence. The more we succeed in detaching ourselves, the more we succeed in freeing ourselves from the miseries which are caused due to the physical and emotional existence. When we establish ourselves in a spirit, that is Atma, we are less bothered by the miseries which are created by the physical and emotional aspect of our being. And that's what Adhyatma is. That's what spirituality is. That's how Bhagavad Gita helps you. Let's read more verses. Namam dushkritunu mudhaha prapadyante naradhamaha माययापहृतज्ञाना आसुरं भावमाश्रिताः चतुर्विधा भजन्ते मां जनाः सुकृतिनोऽर्जुन आर्तो जिज्ञासुरर्थार्थी ज्ञानी च भरतर्षभ तेषां ज्ञानि नित्ययुक्त एक भक्तिर्विशिष्यते प्रियो हि ज्ञानिनोत्यर्थम् अहं स च मम प्रियः उदाराः सर्व एवैते ज्ञानित्वात्मैव मे मतम् आस्थितः स हि युक्तात्मा मामेवानुत्तमां गतिम्. Krishna reveals that people mired in evil actions remain disconnected with him, often taking refuge in lower and deluded state. That is the state of asurs, devils. So those who are disconnected with Krishna will involve in evil acts. We can perceive it vice versa. Like those who are involved in evil acts will not be able to connect or associate himself with Lord Krishna. So the material existence, the physical existence, when we are more into it, greed, fear, anger overpowers us. Very important to remember this. When we exist more into our physical aspect of being, we are overpowered by fear, greed, insecurity, desire, and all these cause miseries. Okay. So those who are into evil act, they will find it difficult to connect with Lord Krishna because they are deluded because of the fact that they are into physical existence. They are established into physical and emotional existence. So desire, greed, fear overpowers them. They are into consuming more and more, accumulating more and more, still unsatisfied. Unending list. Then Lord Krishna says, four types of virtuous people worship me. Who are those? Those who are distressed. Artho jigyasu. The another one, the curious. Those who are curious about knowing the divinity, knowing the eternal truth. Those are curious. Artharthi means those who are desirous of worldly possession, those who are desirous of wealth. So the first one, distressed. Second one, curious. Third one, those who are desirous of material things. And fourth one is jnani, knowledgeable, wise. Those through knowledge and through their wisdom has understood the supremacy of eternal essence, that is Atma, has understood the lower nature of the physical and emotional aspect of being. They are knowledgeable people. So these four types of people worship me. Out of these four, Krishna says he likes the knowledgeable and the wise one the most. And they understand him the best. It's vice versa. Okay. Then he further says, these knowledgeable devotees understand Krishna as the Supreme, achieving a union that is both lasting and fulfilling. So, achieving union with Krishna, what does it mean? Achieving union with Krishna means that you establish yourself in spirit, in Atman, and you detach yourself from the physical and emotional aspect of existence. And thereby you free yourself from so many miseries, the desire, fear, insecurity. It's all because of our physical. We worry about this, physical body. So that's what is unison with Krishna. Uniting with Krishna means what? Establishing ourselves in Atman, spirit, the eternal essence. Then Lord Krishna says, Bahunam janmanamante ज्ञानवान मां प्रपद्यते वासुदेवः सर्वमिति स महात्मा सुदुर्लभः. Krishna highlights that the wise soul, the wise individual, after long practice and spiritual maturity, comes to fully surrender. Surrender to whom? Surrender to Krishna. That is, establishing yourself in the Atma, in the spirit, and detaching yourself from physical and emotional aspect of your being. So, after long practice, it requires long practice. And that is what the yoga is. So, after long practice and maturity, you come to this state where you surrender yourself to Lord Krishna. And that's what the ultimate reality is. That's what the truth is, the eternal truth. Such rare individuals, having transcended all illusion, the moment you dissociate yourself from material and emotional aspect of the being, you are freed from the illusion. So thereby you transcend all illusion and find true liberation in knowing Him. Him means Lord Krishna as the supreme essence. Then Lord Krishna further says, कामैस्तैस्तैर्हृतज्ञानाः प्रपद्यन्तेऽन्यदेवताः तं तं नियममास्थाय प्रकृत्या नियताः स्वया यो यो यां यां तनुं भक्तः श्रद्धयार्चितुमिच्छति तस्य तस्याचलां श्रद्धां तामेव विदधाम्यहम् सौतया श्रद्धया युक्तस्तस्याराधनमीहते लभते च ततः कामान् मय्येव विहितान् हितान्. Those who are still driven by material desire, goodness is there, goodness is there, but still driven by material desire, they also turn to worship, but they worship demigods. There are various demigods symbolizing, the power that will provide you or that will fulfill your specific desire, like uh, Lakshmi, goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth. So one who is desirous of wealth will worship goddess Lakshmi. The one who is desirous of strength, he will worship Lord Hanuman. The one who is desirous of knowledge, desirous of building expertise in arts, will worship goddess Saraswati. Lord Krishna says worship or desire, or the action of worshipping these demigods is driven by desire. So you still have desire. You are worshipping, you are into worshipping, divinity, but still you are desirous. Once you are free from these, you get into Atma. You establish yourself in Atma, where there are no demigods. So this is of the lower level of being into divinity. But Lord Krishna says, even if you are worshipping these demigods, you are actually worshipping me. And through your rituals, through your actions, which are aligned with worshipping these demigods, you get something. And that is also being provided by me only. So Lord Krishna here makes it clear that there is one and only one God. There is one and only one supreme entity. In whatsoever form one is worshipping, he is worshipping him only. And the blessing that he gets, the blessing the worshipper gets, is from him only. So since this kind of worship is driven by your desire, so this is of lower nature, of lower standard. Once progression is there, you become desireless and you establish yourself in the eternal essence, that is Atma. And then only you can get complete freedom from the miseries, from the pain caused due to physical and emotional aspect of your being. That he clarifies in this verse. Antavatu phalam tesham tadbhavatyalpameधसाम् देवान् देवयजो यान्ति मद्भक्ता यान्ति मामपि. But these achievements that you get through worship or by aligning your actions, as per your desire and devotion to these demigods, are of transient nature. Whatever you get wealth, it's not going to be there forever. Either wealth will part you away or you will part away from wealth. Similarly, a strength that you get, it is doomed to be finished. You are definitely going to lose your strength as time passes. So, whatever you achieve through worship of these demigods by aligning your actions with the desire which drives you to the worship of these demigods are of transient nature. These are going to be over soon. And such actions are done by those with lower understanding of the spirituality. But those who are in full understanding of the spirituality, they strive for something eternal, something which is going to be there forever. And with this trust, and so establishing themselves in Atma, in the true spiritual essence, they achieve peace and bliss. In the upcoming session, we will explore more into the answer to the question who is God through Lord Krishna. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching.